Okay, I'm here with Nick Wood, who is a long-time expert in the region and also helping us to organize this tour to Kosovo. Nick.
This is the bridge over the Ibar River, which is the dividing point between the south of Mitrovica, which is Albanian dominated, and the Serbian part to the north, which has really been split since 1999. There's some movement between the north and the south of people, but by and large it's very difficult for Albanians to go to the north, and Serbs are quite fearful of going to the south. And Mitrovica has been a flashpoint in Kosovo over the last 10 years. If there are problems here, frictions here, they ripple out through the rest of Kosovo. And despite 10 years of the international community here, those ethnic divisions haven't actually been solved in any way. But one of the things we're looking at, and we're trying to examine a bit more closely, is how in actual fact the economic divisions, the economic issues affect both sides of the community. In actual fact, there's a lot more that the two sides have in common than they realise. The bridge here has been rebuilt in the past few years, and has actually been the main flashpoint for clashes on both sides. Albanians have tried several times to come across and reach the north, and they've been fended off by UN police, and frequently there's been shooting between both sides, so Serbs shooting to the south and Albanians shooting to the north. And in 2004, one of the biggest incidents happened here. Further up the river, there's some Albanian villages, and 3 boys got drowned in the river. This was interpreted by some Albanians as being a deliberate move by some local Serbs. There were massive demonstrations here. This was in March 2004, and within hours there were riots across Kosovo. And that was really related to actually about Kosovo's status at the time, and the failure to tackle Kosovo's status. It seems highly unlikely that those kind of protests would happen again. But since 2004, there have been other ethnic clashes, and clashes in which UN police have been killed actually in the north as well.
So you were also explaining the role of KFOR not being very positive, or being too passive all through these conflicts, right?
KFOR's role here has been controversial in that the French, for whatever reasons, decided that perhaps it was easier to keep the two communities apart rather than try and ensure that they presumed that they couldn't live together, I guess. And the French in particular have been accused by the Albanians of failing to intervene when there have been clashes, particularly in 2000, when quite a few up to 13 Albanians were killed in the north. And so French KFOR in particular there's not a very positive attitude towards them among the Albanian population.